Good morning, children. Today we will start with lesson number 8, pollution. What is pollution? When harmful substances contaminate the environment, it is called pollution. When harmful substances contaminate the environment, it is called pollution. Pollution refers to the very bad condition of environment in terms of quantity and quality. What are pollutants? Factors affecting natural functions of ecosystem and causing harmful effects on abiotic and biotic factors are called as pollutants. It means the factors or the particulate matter that causes harmful to our living and non-living things are called as pollutant. They make the environment poisonous and unhealthy. Pollutants may be natural or man-made. Natural pollutants can be destroyed in a due course of time. However, man-made pollutants cannot be destroyed. Now, the natural pollutants are volcanic eruption, wind, blown dust and sand, forest fires. And the man-made pollutants are cars, trucks, airplanes, factories, home, power plant, evaporation of paints and other chemicals. These are the some examples of natural pollutants and man-made pollutants. Now children, let us today discuss the very important topic, something that affects everything on this planet irrespective of where they are. We read every day newspapers, magazines about pollution causing irreplaceable damages to the world, and it is increasing every passing year. Yes, it is the problem of the environmental pollution. But what exactly is this pollution? Why is it a matter of such a big concern? To understand that, just consider an example. If I give you this glass of water to drink, will you drink it? And if I ask you the reason for that, would you say that it is not clean and hence undesirable or unfit for drinking? Isn't it? Yes. Along the same line, just than a broader scale, consider our surrounding. What if we keep on adding impurities on a daily basis? Will then our environment be safe for existence for life? Will it be safe, children? No, it will not be safe. So, to define pollution, we need to look into three aspects. First, is the contaminant is being introduced or present in our surroundings. Secondly, the extent to which it is present. To understand this, let us consider a clean glass of water to which we add just one drop of ink, and to another glass of water we pour an entire bottle of ink, and we stir both the glasses of water. So, which one is polluted? Can you tell me? If we go to see both the glasses of water has contaminant, which is the ink we added. In this first case, the drop of ink just disperse in the water, and the water is almost clear, indicating negligible amount of contaminant. But the second glass has more amount of contaminant. Have you understood? Our environment has a natural ability to accommodate this contaminant by recycling, storing, breaking it down, or dispersing the contaminant. But if the addition or amount of contaminant is more, only then we call it as pollution. I hope you are understanding, children. Now we come to the third aspect, that is whether the presence of contaminant is causing harm or discomfort to the living beings or as the environment as the whole. So children, considering these three aspects, we can now define pollution as the introduction of contaminant into the environment, either in the form of chemical substances or energy that can cause harm or discomfort to humans or other living organisms, or that damage the environment. Understood? Now, pollution can occur in all habitat, be it land, sea, fresh water, or in the air. And the substances which causes this habitat destruction are called as pollutants. These pollutants can be artificial or synthetic substances such as pesticides, or naturally occurring substances such as carbon dioxide that occurs in harmful concentration in the environment. Based on the type of pollutant and part of the environment, they affect, there are different kinds of pollution. Well, can you name them? Most of us would say air pollution, water pollution, land or soil pollution. And here the three habitat, that is atmosphere, water and land environment, is getting affected, or we can say there is a decline in the quality of these three components. But children, do you know there are other kinds of pollution as well? The one that depends on the type of pollutant or contaminant that is added. Can you name them? First, noise pollution. The sound generated from various vehicles during transportation, the honking of horns at traffic signals, the sound of loudspeakers, playing drums, etc. at time becomes annoying, right? Yes, this sound, when it becomes undesirable, creating discomfort to the ears, we call it as noise pollution. Noise pollution is the most neglected type of pollution. Next we have thermal or heat pollution. Thermal pollution occurs when water bodies are degraded in terms of altering their temperature. This especially occurs on thermal and nuclear power plant where large amount of water is used for heating and cooling purposes, and they are released in natural water bodies. Thermal pollution majorly damages aquatic ecosystem. Next we have light pollution. You might be wondering, how can light be a form of pollution, right? Light pollution occurs due to lengthened and excessive use of artificial light such that it results in the brightening of the sky at night. Light pollution affects visibility and also our biological clock. Radioactive pollution. Like any other kind of pollution, it is the release of something unwanted in the environment. And in this case, the unwanted thing is radioactive substances. Radioactive pollution has been linked with genetic defects. Children, don't worry, we shall be learning the individual type of pollution in our upcoming sessions. And one thing we must note here, that each type of pollution may come from different sources and may have different consequences, but the ultimate result of all these is the environmental degradation. They all have harmful effects on life and environment. These issues are not country specific, but it affects the entire planet. And this is happening because of us, we humans, or by the activities done by humans. So children, it is our responsibility to become environment cautious individually. We all must be aware of our deeds. We must ensure our activity cause minimum damage to our environment. Only then we can ensure sustainable development. It's time for us to save our planet, children. As our Mother Earth says, "Save me." Let us revise what we have learned. What is pollution? Pollution is any undesirable change that takes place in the environment which is harmful to both living and non-living things. What are pollutants? Pollutants are harmful chemicals and substances that causes pollution. What are the types of pollution? Air pollution, water pollution, soil or land pollution. Next, what are the types of pollutant? We have studied two types, natural and man-made. Natural pollutants, which are destroyed by the due course of time by the nature's rule. And what are the next? Man-made pollutant. Yes, they are artificial and cannot be destroyed. The next we have also studied some other types of pollution such as noise pollution, thermal or heat pollution, light pollution and radioactive pollution. We have also studied the consequences of pollution or effects of pollution. How pollution affects on plants. Pollution also affects on animals. Land degradation and also the poor quality of water. Now the notes. Let's take a quick review on the notes which I have given based on today's session. First we need to write the new words followed by glossary. Glossary means the meaning of some words, scientific meanings of the words. You need to write these meanings. Question number 1 are some statements about the pollution and we need to identify which type of pollution does that statement says. Question number 2 is read the passage and identify the sentences expressing types of pollution. In this paragraph, You have to read it very attentively and find out the sentences which identifies or says about some kind of pollution. Like, he is facing the problem of asthma. So which kind of pollution is there? Air pollution. Correct. You need to write like this. Next we have to classify the following into natural pollutants and man-made pollutants. Some pollutants are given and you need to classify them. Next we have answer in one sentences each. Some questions are given, you need to answer them in one sentence. Like, what is pollution? What are pollutant? Which are visible pollutants known to you? And which are invisible pollutants known to you? Understood, children? Good. So with this, we have come to an end of our first session of lesson number 8, pollution. Children, please maintain the notes and we shall see you in the next session with another topic of pollution. Till then, take care. Thank you.